Hello everyone, welcome to the series on the history of English literature. And in this video we are going to discuss the American novel in the interwar years in order to draw some parallels how they affected English novels. First of all, introduction. Between 1918 and 1939, the American novel underwent a remarkable transformation. The post-World War I atmosphere of disillusionment, combined with the economic boom of the 1920s and the trauma of the Great Depression, provided fertile ground for fiction that was bold, experimental, and socially conscious. While Europe was the crucible of high modernism, the United States became a haven for artistic freedom and technical innovation in prose. American writers fearlessly addressed realism, social critique, moral collapse, and internal conflict, using both traditional and radical narrative forms. Hemingway's heroism and narrative minimalism. Ernest Hemingway, 1898 to 1962, emerged as a defining voice of the interwar period. His novels distilled human experience into tales of endurance, comradeship, violence, and loss. He rejected florid language for a stark, understated style that left a lasting impact on global fiction. The Sun Also Rises, 1926, disillusioned expatriates after World War I. Men Without Women, 1927, short stories exploring isolation and masculinity. A Farewell of Arms, 1929, love and loss during the Italian front in World War I, and To Have and Have Not, 1937, and For Whom the Bell Tolls, 1940, expanded social and political scope. Hemingway's minimalist prose and iceberg theory of writing concealed emotional complexity beneath surface restraint. His women characters often lacked depth, yet his evocation of suffering, landscape, and human courage remains powerful. Faulkner's Southern Gothic and Structural Complexity. William Faulkner, 1897 to 1962, offered a radically different vision. His novels, often set in the American South, plunged into psychological, moral, and social decay, experimenting with non-linear structure, stream of consciousness, and shifting narrators. Soldier's Play, 1926, The Trauma of a War Veteran. The Sound and the Fury, 1929, Fragmented Family Tragedy, Narrative Innovation. Sanctuary, 1931, Graphic Violence and Moral Depravity. Light in August, 1932, and Absalom, 1936, Southern Racial Trauma, Myth and Memory. Faulkner's work portrays a doomed, haunted South, where guilt, history, and identity are in constant flux. His literary risk-taking made him a central figure in modern American letters. F. Scott Fitzgerald and The Jazz Age Dream. F. Scott Fitzgerald, 1896 to 1940, gave voice to the restless energy and hollow glamour of the 1920s. His work centered on themes of ambition, love, disillusionment, and the American dream's corruption. The Great Gatsby, 1925, a tragic critique of wealth and illusion. Tender is the Night, 1934, psychological decline and fractured relationships. The Last Tycoon, posthumous, 1941, Hollywood's moral decay. Fitzgerald is considered the chronicler of the Jazz Age. He projected his own anxieties about success and social belonging into characters chasing empty promises, always fearing exclusion and failure. Sinclair Lewis, Satire, and Middle-Class America. Sinclair Lewis, 1885 to 1951, stood apart for his direct satire of small-town and middle-class life. He exposed hypocrisy, consumerism, and provincialism in the American heartland. Main Street, 1920, Small-Town Conformity. Babbitt, 1923, Hollow Commercialism and Self-Satisfaction. Arrowsmith, 1925, Science and Moral Idealism. Dodsworth, 1929, Personal Renewal and Critique of American Values Abroad. Though prone to exaggeration, Lewis was both critical and compassionate, offering biting critiques with an undercurrent of affection. His works had immediate mass appeal. Experimentalists and naturalists, other influential voices. Several other novelists expanded the range of American prose and significantly influenced British and global writers. John Dos Passos, Manhattan Transfer 1925, The 42nd Parallel 1930, 1919, 1932, used collage, montage, and newsreel techniques to depict urban modernity and disconnection. Theodore Dreiser, Sister Carrie 1910, An American Tragedy 1925, naturalist, deterministic fiction about ambition and downfall. Erskine Gladwell, Tobacco Road 1932, God's Little Acre 1933, comic grotesque depictions of Southern poverty. James M. Cain, The Postman Always Rings Twice 1934, hard-boiled, violent noir fiction. James T. Farrell, Studs Lonigan Trilogy 1930-35, urban Irish-American realism, class struggle, and generational change. These writers pushed narrative boundaries, tackled social and moral decay, and brought gritty realism, montage techniques, and documentary sensibilities to fiction. Conclusion: the interwar period was a golden age for the American novel. From Hemingway's stoic minimalism, Faulkner's formal experimentation, and Fitzgerald's romantic tragedy to Lewis's satirical clarity and Don Passos's modernist collage, these writers defined the contours of modern American fiction. Rooted in realism but daring in form, they gave voice to the hopes, hypocrisies, and horrors of a rapidly transforming society. Their legacy shaped global literature in profound and lasting ways. So, this was the discussion on the American novel in interwar years. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.